Kobe, I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me, I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili, from young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready? Who ready? We ready? Who ready? Who? We ready? Who? Who ready? Who? We ready?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Hey, Dominic, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah. Feeling a bit under the weather today?
Yeah, the heat and the humidity of a late summer splurge is starting to get to me.
Well, you're going to be getting out of that heat real soon.
Yeah, hoping.
I'm really excited for the South Florida drone meet. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. I was supposed to go flying this morning. I didn't actually make it. I wanted to. I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't, but it's all good. I want to get in and say hi to everybody in the chat before we get too far in here. I saw a bunch of people I haven't seen in a while. And Bud got us first. How you doing, Bud? He'll be joining us. He's in the back. My wife, my number one supporter.
Hello.
And Ron. How you doing, Ron? I'll be seeing Ron in South Florida. Cannot wait. Jeff Norman's in the house. He actually released a video today. Really, really good. I'm looking forward to showing it tonight. Yeah. And Jim's joining us tonight, too. He's having some issues trying to get his green screen video working, but his green screen's just fine. Steve's in the house. How you doing, Steve? Hey, Steve, I think you're going to South Florida Drone Meet this year also, aren't you? I believe he is. And Josh, how you doing? Welcome. Glad to have you here.
Hello, Josh.
I'll make sure to give you a wrench so you can check out other people's channels here. Do that after I see the chat. Brian, how you doing? Waypoint, New England.
Brian.
Oh, Shooter FPV. Ken's with us. He'll be joining us for the chat also. Glad to have you
Happy
here.
daylight saving.
Sorry, what was that? Oh, yeah.
I said happy daylight saving. Exactly what Ken said there.
You know. And Don's in the house. How you doing, Don? Glad to have you here.
Donald.
And Bill Walton. How you doing, Bill? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Bill.
And Michael's in the house. How you doing, Michael? Yes, he is. He's going. Awesome. I'll be seeing you there. Oh, awesome. There we go. We got another person going. He's got a late entry. It's all good. You still got time. Yeah, it looks like we got everybody. Not many people here tonight. I think everybody's kind of relaxed and starting to get ready for a busy week.
Or the whole daylight saving thing has put everybody out too. I know that when we add it, there's always a bit of a lag that happens.
Yeah. So good. Well, we got a bunch of people. Yeah, we got a bunch of people with us tonight, so let's bring them all in.
Hello, happy birthday, Deneen.
Oh, hey, Deneen, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Deneen.
Well, you're not the only one. My wife had a birthday this past week also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When's Deneen's birthday? Is it today?
I thought it was today or yesterday. I'm trying to remember it because you've got different time differences.
Yeah.
But it's been different days. The last 2 days, I think.
Yeah. Someone's got some background noise.
Someone's got their YouTube on or something. Not me.
Probably me.
Not me.
No, I think it's Jim. I think someone's watching TV in the back there, right?
Yeah, my wife's got the TV going in the background.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry.
No worries, Deneen.
Hey, shut the TV.
No, it's all good. Well, happy birthday. That's awesome. I won't dare ask her how old she is. She's 22. Yeah,
maybe about right.
Like that.
Yeah.
That's
That works.
Jeff, that picture behind you, what is that?
That is the Sphere in Las Vegas, which is the subject of the video that I submitted to the Arizona Drone Fest Film Festival. and I am a finalist in the competition with the video I did of the Sphere.
It's a
Congratulations.
great place.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, great
I'll
video.
know next week, next Sunday. Next Saturday sometime. I'll know if I
That
am
was just a rhetorical question. Everybody knew what it was. I was just trying to open the floor for you to tell everybody.
trying
about
to. You're the best. I don't
Listen,
care
I
what
know
they all
it's
say about
awesome
you.
because you weren't just nominated once; you were nominated twice.
Right, for
And
two
that's-
different things.
That's incredible. You know, you're talking about the AZ Drone Fest, which is open to everywhere in the U.S., right?
No, it's actually there were people from I think 8 different countries. That one of the countries is a landscape of Arizona, but all the others are other things. Like the Sphere thing I did is a commercial, and still photography is a separate category. And the only thing that had to be Arizona was the Arizona landscape stuff. Which, by the way, Maria did an excellent job. Maria Davis did an
Yeah,
excellent.
she was nominated also.
And
Yeah.
yes, so yeah,
Hey, when you're flying to Vegas, just don't spit out the window when you fly over my house.
I hope the window's not open on any airplane that I'm on.
Yeah. So actually, Bud had shared a video before you, but I wanted to share Bud's video because Bud's been flying the DJI Flip, right?
Yep.
And while I get this video set up to play, why don't you give us your thoughts on this drone?
Well, unfortunately, I've only flown it the one time, but the camera's amazing. It's the same camera that's in the Mini 4 Pro. It folds up nice and small. It came with the whatever controller, unfortunately, because I already had that controller on Mini 4 Pro. And so I'm just flying up the river here. And then I turn around and fly back over town. It was just a quick flight. It was kind of breezy, but it handled it well.
Yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to talk about is how you felt it did with the wind.
It was probably 10 to 18 mile gust up to 18, and it did fine.
Looks pretty stable.
Oh yeah,
Skip this
it's got a
three-axis
different
skill.
sound to it. It's a little higher pitched than the Mini 4 Pro, but
Now this
it's
is
not
running
as
04?
obnoxious. It's not as obnoxious as the Neo.
Yeah, is this running the 04?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is Hudson Crossing Park I'm flying over. That apartment building you see, and then that empty lot, they're going to start building the second building. So I flew that lot today. I'm going to try and do a time lapse of them constructing that building. But yeah, it was finally a nice day above, minus 12.
Yeah.
I bet you can't wait, like me, for stick season to be over.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'm heading to the golf course.
Yeah, but still, there'll be too much brown. We want some green in our lives.
Yeah.
I will overcolor correct.
I was going to say you should do this in the summertime. The same thing, fly the same path, and see
I would,
how it
yeah.
looks.
I think it looks
no
great.
problem.
I think that would look beautiful with green too. I mean, it's cool.
Oh
that
yeah, when the trees are all full and
Yeah.
everything.
yeah.
But that's the first day I didn't have 10,000 geese in the river flying after me.
Yeah, and they look at every single one of these buildings. They have to make look like a silo for you, huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
And the thing is, the town's split on that. I think it's cool. I have to look out my kitchen window while I'm waiting on my coffee, and what was gray, 3 gray buildings. Now I got some color. The other half of the town is like, why'd they do that? That's a waste of money, and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, Jim and I saw a silo this morning. Oh no, wait! There was a lighthouse.
Lighthouse, yeah.
I got something to say, but I won't.
Way off in the distance.
Land-bound lighthouses. That's what he has there.
By the way, there is a rental facility, where you store inside their building.
Yes.
They have a lighthouse. I'm going to go film that and send it to you
Oh,
guys.
you got to do it. Do it.
So
Yeah, those were some great shots you and Jim took today. That was good.
They're really good.
He took all the shots. I just took the video because I couldn't get the Mini 3 Pro in the air, and I couldn't get the Air 2 in the air, and they were just playing games with me. It was
now,
messing up
after
big
the
time.
discrepancy in the wind yesterday, how was it today? Was it bad?
No, it was
The
nice.
wind? No, it was great.
Yeah,
No wind at all. Practically no wind.
it was a little chilly, but the water was calm, and then we also had to kind of get access a different way because I guess the people that opened the gate for the park that we were going to go into probably slept late. So
They never
even
showed up.
even when
They
we left, like
never showed up.
yeah, we left at like I don't know 7:45, 8 o'clock or so, and somebody still hadn't come. So we found boat ramp access and parked at the boat ramp and flew from there.
Yeah,
With
and I
everybody
have to
else.
say, since Ron started flying manual, he has not left. He's been flying that sim, and he's been ripping that Avata in manual. I'm
Oh
proud
yeah.
of him. He took the leap, and I remember he started posting his first flights with it, and he was nervous, and I said, "Take it up higher and have fun with it." But in no time, he's zipping that thing real low to the ground and getting very very
Nice.
well done.
Once you fly with goggles on, it's hard to fly a camera drone without them. It's just it's hard.
It's a whole nother world, that's for
It
sure.
feels alien. It feels different.
Yeah. By the way, I put a post on my Facebook yesterday for Marcel. He has an event coming up. Go to my Facebook and check it out. And Marcel, if you want, share
Marcel?
the link to the event in the chat so everyone can see it.
What is it? Local?
It's a let me see here. I'll pull it.
Local-ish.
You got 18.
It's the World Long Range Challenge. So they have.
Yeah. I tried to sign in on it and I couldn't get in.
Oh, I can actually copy the. Yeah, there we go. I think I'll share the link to the Discord. They have it. Oh no, that isn't it.
The World Long Range Challenge.
Yeah.
How far can you send it?
I know that people do battery mods. They used to do that to the Phantom series all the time. They would actually like stack batteries and try and get like better propellers to hold them, and they would just like go out like I don't know 15 miles or something and try to come back. And
Jeez.
I don't know if I don't know if it's a thing anymore, but it used to be. I don't know if they do it with the Mavics now or the Air series and stuff, but they used to mod the batteries to try to see how far they can go.
Yeah, I
No.
pinned.
Yeah, but just put a SIM card in it.
He says April 1st is sign up, so be wary of that. And I pinned the link to the Discord in the chat if you guys want
Yeah.
to check it out.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to have different, like daily or weekly contests on different tasks, I guess you would say.
Kind of like a scavenger hunt type thing.
Sa-
Hey, it's
Like I
funny.
say,
Look at how the link comes up here in the chat in Eevee Mux. Look at the little face.
That's cool.
I was just looking to make sure it didn't show up like that in the YouTube chat. It didn't, but it did in the Eevee Mux chat. Yeah. So, Jeff, you released a video. Before I play it, you want to introduce it?
Sure. A lot of people asked me and others, how do you shoot the eclipse last year with the drone? And I said, the drone is probably the fourth camera you should use to accomplish this. It certainly can be used to show the people and the area where you are, but it's certainly, you need to get an eclipse a very long lens. So I had a bridge camera, which has a built-in lens with a long zoom. I had a DSLR. I had a GoPro, and I had my drone. And I had this discussion with Mudball Don, and he went into it saying, I just wanted to experience the event. And I totally agree with that. I think a lot of people who are not super prepared and organized in advance, you could miss the event if you're so worried about the equipment. But having done events at stadiums with multiple crews, I said, I can handle four things at once and still be there with my wife and enjoy it. And I think I did capture it. It just took me 11 months to get the video together. I had the song pretty much in my mind right from the beginning. And it's a combination of all these different things. And actually today when I did it is when I discovered my focus, which was this one person in a wheelchair that was really enamored with what was going on. And that sort of was my focus of it. So yeah, play it. And I think the music makes it. I think Maria
Yeah.
agrees that music really makes a video. And
Yeah,
this,
and I have to agree. The music was good. I found it a bit disturbing, though.
oh,
That's a great version, though. Yeah, see, we only got a partial. We didn't get the whole thing.
Talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was.
You can see the red flares on the edge, one on the bottom around 5 o'clock and one near the top.
That was planted in my
How'd you get it to move across the screen so evenly and smooth?
I kept it on a tripod and I kind of tried to guess where is it going to come in, which I didn't get it perfect, and where to come out. I lucked out. Watch here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
dreams I walked alone.
Is this Disturbed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm a big.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Great video.
Knew this person, or if this was just a moment that moved you while you were here.
It's really cool.
And this is the drone part.
What drone?
Autel Light Plus.
Oh, this was a great video. You got some great shots on there.
Thank you.
And perfect song.
Thank you.
Yeah, apparently the video had glitched out for the camera. Yeah, I think it's back now.
That's cool.
Now, how'd you do that?
I shot hundreds of shots during the event, and I composited it together in one.
Okay. Cool.
I did something like that
That's
too,
nice.
but not. I did something
Thank
like
you.
that too, but it definitely not.
Ellie's beats, right, Don?
Definitely not
Yep.
as good as that.
Yeah,
No,
Don
it's
and
good.
I both had like this long experience with it, and he took it one way, which I totally understand, and I took it. But it took me a long time to get the video out to do it the way I wanted to, and it came together once I saw that person. So
It was worth
No,
the wait.
very well done.
So
Thank you.
That was good.
I've been having some fun. I've been messing around with this thing. For those of you who have already known my Action 5 Pro, right? So the wife had her birthday last week, and she's been trying to get her hands on my camera. So now the wife has one. We got two of them now.
Oh,
We're going to be
geez.
vlogging the whole trip to the South Florida drone meet.
Yeah. You can never have too many cameras.
Yeah.
it's a disease, I know.
You can never have too many memory cards.
That's
yeah,
right.
as well.
And what do you think? Is there any difference between these puffs that they give, or are they just different colors for different? Like if you wanted to match them, does anyone know?
No.
With what? Oh, the puffs now.
They're just colors, so I can pick them whatever color I want. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know if there
No,
were scenarios that I was supposed to use them for.
they're called dead cats, actually, which is not the greatest term, but
Yeah.
cut down on wind noise. They're called dead cats.
Dead cat.
Cats.
That's the real
Yeah.
name. I know, it's weird.
Wow, that's a weird.
Well,
interesting
would
name.
you rather call it a dead cat or a muff?
That's true. Call them.
green
That's
screen.
true.
There's
I
actually
call it a
actually
puff. That's all. I just call it a puff. Hey,
there's
Jody, how you doing?
there's a FPV frame style called the dead cat,
Cody?
where the two back arms are like angled more towards the rear, and then the front arms are angled more out that way, so it kind of looks like a dead cat.
That's where you get no props in the view.
Yes, exactly.
It looks like Superman, I guess, right?
So Steve says,
Yeah,
"After
pretty much.
this, I realize how much I don't know about what I think I know, Jeff."
Listen, we are all on a path to where we're going, and as long as you want to proceed on that path, we're all going to wind up wherever we are going to wind up. So it's fine. I mean, I'm happy to.
Steve, don't start this conversation with Jeff on the live stream. I've talked to him on the phone, and once you get him started, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, don't do it.
Love you, Paul.
So anything special happened? Oh, what was up with the gate this morning at the lighthouse? You said the gate was closed. What was up with that?
Yeah, so the park is supposed to open at dusk, and so I rolled in at about 6:40 or so, and the gate was locked. And so Jim was kind of like right behind me, and we were looking around, and we actually saw a pickup truck go a different way, and we discovered that there's a road to a boat ramp that's not part
Yep.
of the park. So we
I'd
kind of
forgotten about it.
yeah, we had gone like around the block kind of, and we got access through the boat ramp. But they must have like got up late or something because of the time change
Daylight
and
savings time. Yeah.
all of that. So
Clocks don't really change till tomorrow anyway. That's what they think.
I think for some people they don't change until next week.
So you know what I thought was kind of funny. This is interesting. Earlier today, I was on YouTube and I said, you know what, I'm going to share my cliff walk video. So I downloaded it from YouTube Studio. It's only a 720p version, but I shared it on Facebook, and I made a little post about it. And then later on this afternoon, I got a notification, one of those Facebook memories, like showing me a memory when I posted the original when I was getting ready to debut that video. So I thought that was kind of funny that it just happened like that. I thought about the
Yeah.
video and
Was
then I
it?
had a memory pop up on Facebook that it fed to me, you know?
I guess
That
that
was a good
implant
by
in
the
your
way.
head from Meta is working.
Was it the same day, different year that you released it? And it was just a coincidence that you thought of it and re-released it?
It was completely
Or-
coincidental if the dates lined up. I just decided today I was going to post it just to put something up on my Facebook, and it just happened that way. I thought it
Yeah.
was interesting.
I've seen
Oh,
memories come up that weren't even on the right date. It's like, why is it showing me this memory from August when it's March?
Yeah.
Before I forget, I am an administrator of several groups, and one of them just came up saying a person named Ken Herron is trying to join the group, except this Ken Herron, with his picture, has only been a member of Facebook for 4 days. So if any of you get a friend request for Ken Herron and he's been a member of Facebook for less than a week, it ain't the Ken Herron we know, in case.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Okay, just to let you know.
Yeah.
I think so. I think because of that, I think it's going to be good. I'm going to show the video tonight.
Yes.
Oh, your video? Good.
Yeah, my cliff
Yeah,
walk video.
Go for it.
It's an omen. It just kept telling me to show it, I guess. So I said, I'm going to show it during the show tonight. So I filmed this with the Air 2S and the FPV.
Yeah, except you took your text down too fast. I couldn't read it. Why do they call it the cliff walk?
Because it's a big walk along a cliff.
Yeah, it's a long path along Newport down in the southern part of Newport, and the walking path is like right on the water. So when you're walking, you're I don't know what 30, 40 feet above the water, probably something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's beautiful. A lot. It gets hit by storms a lot though.
At my house?
And it's right along. Well, yeah, it's right along the mansions too. The Newport mansion, so you can see a lot of them from the while you're walking. Pretty cool.
That's a tea
That's a
house.
gorgeous area, that's for sure.
Yeah, you can see the tea house. I think the breakers. Jay Leno has a house around the corner from there. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's people walking along all that.
Yeah,
Isn't the Breakers a hotel or something?
No, it's a mansion.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I know that-
what an area. Great video.
Yeah, I know that Smithsonian Channel, Aerial America, they've done this area before.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh yeah. We go walking down there all the time.
My luck, I'd fall in.
A good part of it got destroyed with Hurricane Sandy when it came up the coast
Oh, good.
years back. 10 years ago, something like that.
That's the college.
Yeah, Salve Regina.
Around the FTP.
Flies pretty good for a potato.
The potatoes.
Great job so far, really.
Very good.
did an excellent job on it. Well, that's good. Your edit is perfect with the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always cutscenes. The cuts.
Oh yeah, I guess it is pretty good. Yeah. Oh, not done yet. Bravo.
Now we're done.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I had fun making that video, and I kept going back. I didn't have enough footage. I wanted the right stuff. Yeah, we went there like I think 5 or 6 times to get all the footage I wanted for that. I wanted it just right. Because the whole idea when I was flying my drones before was getting the drones and making it like just exciting like that. I always had like this giant adventure in my head with the video, you know. And when I had the FPV and the Air 2S, I felt like it was a step up from the Mini 2. And the FPV, I was just like, oh, I could do all sorts of cool maneuvers and stuff with that. So that was just, it was exciting to make. I want to make more videos like that.
Now, how far away are you from there?
About an hour.
Oh, that's not bad. You know?
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes. I can get down there in about 45 minutes.
Yeah, 45, 50
Cool.
minutes, depending on traffic.
One day I got to meet you guys there because I know someone that helps manage the college summer baseball team there. So I'll see a game and I'll shoot some video there. The area, it looks beautiful.
It is. I mean,
There's
it's
plenty of
great. It's
places
great
to
living in
fly.
this area because you're never too far from any kind of ocean, not just lakes, but I'm talking like, the Atlantic Ocean. So, I mean, no matter where you go, within an hour, you're going to hit something. You're going to hit some kind
It's
of beach or
everywhere.
coastline or something.
Yeah.
So,
I have a
Well,
cricket river.
it's one of my favorite places to go and fly. And just being able to walk, even though I can't walk the whole cliff walk, I try to walk what I can, and it's nice when you go out there. Sometimes it's hot as hell, but nothing beats it. Especially, although just be careful walking on the cliff walk now because it got damaged last year or the year before?
Yeah,
It
it's
was
a
the
good
year
walk.
before, I think. Yeah, a section of it fell off. I put another video on my channel if you want to check it out. But a section of the wall fell off now, and it's been blocked off. And I don't think they fixed it yet.
and
Wow.
You can jump maybe from.
No.
it's kind of a pain to park there too.
Well, I parked right next to the breakers, right on that side street.
Yeah, I park in the college area. Like there's side streets right where Salve Regina is, and I just park there.
I'm sorry, that's where I parked, Sal
Oh, okay.
Regina, right on the side of Sal Regina. And
Yeah, make sure you
yeah,
lock
but
your
the
cars there.
section of the you can't jump over. It's a pretty big section of the cliff walk that's gone. Yeah,
Yeah, if anybody's gonna be in that area in the summertime in Newport, it's beautiful.
yeah. Luckily, nobody was hurt though. That's the good news. When they fell, no one was hurt. Oh yeah.
So no flight restrictions or anything in the area?
Not down there, no, not as far as I know.
There's a naval base in the northern section.
Yeah, well, and there's
Newport.
Fort Adams State Park too that you can't fly because it's a state park. So.
Although here's the thing, Boathouse Gully, which is kind of towards the end, where over by where the private beach is. I believe it's a condominium now, but there's a gentleman that lives there who every time I go there and fly, he calls the cops on me. And he approaches me, and I have a very polite conversation. He's very irritated. I have a very polite conversation with him, and I just explained to him, I'm just over here getting some shots landscape. I'm not spying on anybody. And it's almost like he doesn't know what to do. He wanted me to like be aggressive or something with him. I don't know. But I was very calm with him, and I'm like, and he's like, I'm going to call the police. I'm going to be like, okay, if you feel the need to call the police, I'll wait here for them to arrive. And I did. I waited. Actually, a really beautiful woman police officer came and showed up. And she was very calm, and she didn't even know. I had a discussion with her, and she was like, "Oh, my boss says you're supposed to say above 400 feet." I'm like, "No, I can't go past 400 feet."
See, but that's the problem with what we do. It's like nobody in authority, I guess, especially that
Exactly
doesn't
right.
know any of the basic kind of rules that we follow. To have a cop come to you and say you have to stay above 400 feet. I
What
mean,
kind of dumb
You're too
thing is that?
low.
Mm.
Yeah.
we actually in Rhode Island there's a town called Narragansett where there's a lot of beaches and things like that. They actually passed a special ordinance in their town charter thing or whatever that there are no flying. You cannot fly drones at any beach
Any
in
the
the
public
summertime.
beaches,
Whenever they're open, they open like Memorial Day weekend to Labor Day, so you cannot fly at any beach between Memorial Day and Labor Day.
but
That's
that's just
just
Really?
fair. So we just go to Newport and fly anyway. Fuck them.
Gotcha.
He's like, do it anyway. Yep.
Yep.
No, my best advice is always if someone approaches you, just stay calm. We've had a couple of occasions. I remember actually, were you with us, Ken? We were at uh, that place where we had that meetup with Mug along.
The
When
guy was mad at me for the
son,
Avata flight.
Yeah,
Sabin
that's
Point.
right. Yeah.
Sabin Point.
Yes, I was
Yeah,
there.
We had a gentleman approach us there, and he was a little intoxicated, and he was worried about. He said he was worried about privacy. I think he was just looking to pick a fight, to be
he
honest.
didn't like the Avata because I was flying the Avata around the
Yeah,
outskirts and then around the inside too. And
Yeah.
I avoid people, but still, the Avata is obnoxious as hell when it goes by at 30, 40 miles an hour.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know,
He aggravated the hell out of me. I can tell you that. But I stayed calm with him. I was like,
yeah, you were
I
good.
was got really annoyed, and I didn't want to like raise my voice or anything, but I was getting annoyed because he kept pushing the fact, and I was literally showing him. I'm like, look, I said we're just checking out the landscape. We're in the United States Drone Society. This is what we do at a meetup, and yeah, but just stay calm and try to diffuse the situation. And if they insist on calling the police, let them just be like, I'll stay right here and wait for the police, and then just
Yeah. The worst
just
thing to
stay
do
calm.
the worst thing you can do is escalate it. That's
Yeah.
the worst
See,
thing to
you
do.
Oh
were all
yeah.
watching the sunsets. You were all getting time lapses of the sunsets. I'm just flying FPV all over the place and pissing people off.
Yeah.
Your guys' drones couldn't be heard. It was mine that they heard and mine that they saw.
But see, sometimes
You know,
people see you with the controller and then they get curious. I mean, for me, because I do, 99% sunsets, people just come up to me and they see the controller. They're like, "Oh, you got a drone?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, yeah. I'm just, I'm flying out to do the sunset." So they're like super curious. They're like, "Oh, can I see?" So I show them the display on the controller, and they're like, "Oh, wow." I've never had, a bad contact with anybody because once they see that, they're like, "Okay," and then they'll
yeah,
come back and say, "Hey, did you get anything else?"
yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them think
I'm
it's pretty
curious,
cool.
Bud. You ever get anyone upset at you on the golf course?
No, all they want to know is, am I going to make the video?
Yeah.
You know,
If they're going
hey,
to be in
hey,
it,
come back. I'm going to putt. Get me putting. And no,
get my good
I,
side.
I mean, thank God, I've never had a police officer question me. Even when I did that house fire, um, they're like, yeah, put it in the air, get some, quality video, get us a training video and stuff. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm knocking wood, but
Yeah.
Or
well,
you get the
today
kids
I
that
was,
you're gonna try to get the kids that are gonna try to hit it with a golf ball.
Yeah.
oh, I've got many a video of a golf ball flying by me. Trust me.
And
Um,
I think Jim has a very valid point too. I think it depends on the drone that you're flying,
Yeah.
because while Chris never really seemed to encounter any issues, I always attracted attention because the DJI FPV just screams,
It's loud. It's very loud.
And yeah, I
Yeah,
would never really get any issues until that drone came out. Now, granted, I know a lot of people have, their reserved opinions about what happened in New York, but um, uh, I was just I was just flying that FPV, and everybody around was really enjoying it. People were cheering it on. They were like, "Oh, that's so awesome!" It was like the environment was great. And then the cop boat came around, and I was I've experienced both sides of it. I've experienced one where I think that maybe enforcement was a little irrational on their approach. And I've encountered it where where law enforcement, like the one in Rhode Island, where she didn't have any idea what she was talking about, but she took the time to listen, and I explained what I was doing. And that's the important part about the calm approach,
yep.
because she was able to listen and she learned something, and she didn't jump to, oh, you can't fly drones there.
Well,
So
and that's the whole thing. People don't know, but if you take the time to educate them, 9 times out of 10, it calms them down and they understand, and then they, then they're like, "Have a nice
Eight
day."
times out of 10. You're giving
All,
it too much. 8 times out of 10.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
all,
true.
all you guys have your 107s, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Every one of you here, except for me. Yeah. See,
I did
it
not at the
helps.
time, though.
No,
I
Bud, you
don't.
don't. Oh,
Bud
okay.
doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Well,
I
I
mean,
will tell you.
obviously, if
Go ahead,
go
Joe.
on. No, I was just going to say if you've got your part 107 when you're explaining to people, that kind of helps because they know you're actually educated. You're not just somebody who went to
Right.
Walmart, bought a drone, and throw it up. You know.
I've had encounters with New York City police, police in foreign countries, Parks Department police, Department of Homeland Security, FAA, federal parks police, and as long as you stay calm, as long as you explain what you are doing, you're going to be okay. If you happen to be doing something wrong, you still might get a ticket. But if you're not, then you're fine. And
Yeah.
situations where, hey, the FAA controls all the airspace nationally. I understand your rule, and I'll be happy to land. But here's my map that says the FAA controls everything, and I'm clear, and I'll certainly get out of here. Generally, if you're polite, they respond. Generally speaking.
Yeah. Anyone else here watch 51 Drones?
Yeah, I saw. I
Yeah.
watched it
He
today.
did a video earlier. He was talking about somewhere just made some laws locally where they're trying to control airspace in some way. I forget the. I don't want to speak on it for fact because I don't remember exactly what he was talking about. But apparently there were some laws put in place that they were overstepping the FAA's authority or something.
Every place that has rules about flying is overstepping. Every place. And I've read some laws in towns in California that intentionally say if you're controlling a drone from, and if you read it carefully, it infers that you can't fly, but it means if you're stepping on my property, private property without permission, or town property without permission, that everyone has a right to say you can or cannot step on my property. But as far as flying over it, sorry guys, federal law.
Yep.
Sorry. It's just a matter of whether you will have to go through the process of going through a local court, which they will enforce their rule and then bring it up to a higher court. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, they're totally unenforceable. Every single one of them.
And you should be also like if you're up getting aerial shots, that's great. But like if people are hanging out in their backyard having a barbecue, don't be putting your drone
Yeah,
camera in their face.
that's kind of, yeah.
Give them some space, you know.
That
Like
we all have to use our heads too.
yeah,
Right. Oh, absolutely.
And that's the same thing, though, if you're on a ladder or if you're peering through someone's fence. It's the same rules. Privacy is privacy. The thing is, sometimes people have a burr under their hide and they're looking to be argumentative and they're looking, and maybe they had a problem with someone previously, and that's the hardest situation to diffuse. When you had nothing to do with it, they just heard you flying by and say, "You're getting pictures of me in my bathing suit."
yeah. And Recovery One Drones, Dre had a similar situation, and he had saved his flight logs to show. Listen, I was just doing some work, but I think Dre went above and beyond to prove, his innocence. But
Well,
it's
he's
just
very,
goes to
very
show, like,
professional. So,
yeah.
he's going to have all the flight logs. He's going to have everything.
Yeah.
Wait, there was another plane crash.
Yeah, there was a small plane that crashed somewhere.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
this is crazy.
That has nothing to do with people harassing you about your drone just because a plane crashed. It's not. One has something to do with you encountering a person on the street today and wherever you are has nothing to do with plane crashing. That's all. I mean, that just means
Again,
the
I'm just
FAA.
lucky. I'm lucky. I mean, well, first of all, I don't have near the restrictions you guys because you live in a very populated area.
Yeah.
Where I live, still kind of rural. Um, like today, I was flying this lot, getting ready to do a time lapse of a building going up, and the people just had, questions. How does it work? How much does it cost? What do you do? How are you doing it? But not one negative comment at all, and nobody. Oh, you can't fly that, and yada yada yada. But again, I'm lucky.
You should have that shirt that says, "Yes, it's a drone.
I know.
About-
Listen. Bud is lucky. His city loves him. The whole reason they put an intersection that talks is because they knew by the time he crosses the street, he can't see straight anyway. That's the city's way of saying, okay, but it's safe to cross the street and go home and sleep it off.
But
he's
if
the most. Go ahead.
if a train is approaching, my walk time is shortened. I'm going the same direction the train is.
Bud is the guy that they all love because they know he's the one that throws most manure around the town.
Hey, bud, is that like walking with traffic?
Kinda, yeah.
Something like that.
Well, if you watch my YouTube, or not my YouTube, but my Facebook Live posts, you would understand.
Hey, anybody in the chat, if you're in the chat and you want me to show a video, post a link and I'll share a video right now. First come, first serve.
Do it.
How you doing?
It used to be the intersection of death, but now we actually have pedestrian crosswalks, lights, and you have 19 seconds to cross the street. So
Is that enough for you?
Depends on the night.
It's
If
a
he doesn't
four-lane
make it
highway.
19, he falls the rest of the way while maintaining his food.
I have tripped a few times. Might have overstayed a few chapters.
All right, we got a video. We got one by Ron.
Gotta love that alien face in EV Mux.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's funny, right? All right, this is a video shared to us by Ron.
Wow, that's a cool island. I like that.
Oh, kidding.
That's awesome.
Got clear the water.
plane.
You're number one. You're number one.
Oh,
Wow, this looks like the Sagamore.
I gotta get
that's the only kind of boat I would want is a big old pontoon boat.
I got some good boat chasing videos. I gotta make a amalgamation of them.
I get to charge or chase canoes and paddle boarders. That is a cool island.
Yeah. Where is this at?
Isn't he in Kentucky or something? Hopefully he'll say.
Yeah, where is this, Ron?
Don't water ski and chuck the bird at the same time. You might crash.
Never got the 1-2 thing down. Yeah, Tennessee, okay.
I love the water spray too. And actually slow motion. That's really cool.
Yeah. What are you flying there, Ron?
Looks like so much fun right there.
That's a trip to the hospital for me.
I used to do that, but I can't do that no more.
Got that right.
I wouldn't make
Mavic 3 Pro.
Okay.
Nice.
I still have my wakeboard, but I don't use it.
Hey, Warren. Hey, Dusty.
We start over.
Hey, Warren.
Yeah, that's some great slow-mo for sure.
Yeah.
Looks like a New England road.
Looks like an Illinois road. Yeah, bravo.
Very good.
Good job, man.
Yeah, very nice.
That was a good video. Yeah, I think we did show that one. I liked that one before, but it's okay. I like watching that again. That's cool. That's slow mo too, slowing down the.
Yeah.
I still want to do some drift. I want to chase some drift with the Avata.
Some drifting. The car's drifting.
Yeah, but I
don't know
want
if
to get
anybody-
low. I want to
I don't know if
get low. I
anybody
want
does-
to smoke the
I don't know if
tire.
anybody does that around here. But yeah, I like getting low. I can get pretty low with that.
Yeah, I got a go-kart track about 20 miles down the road from me. That I'm going to go down and talk to them, see if they'll let me fly my Nevada down there and chase some of those go. I mean, they don't do, whatever's, but at least chase them and see if I can get some good
Yeah.
video out of it.
He wants to bend the brim of my hat here.
There you
look,
go.
Look, a little bit, okay? That's it. That's all I need. Yeah, I know. It's on my bucket list. It really is.
There's nobody that does it around here, though. At least not that I know of.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure there is. I just have to look. It's just I live in the city. It's not something we have out here in the
I mean,
city.
I have a NASCAR sanctioned racetrack about 10 minutes, 15 minutes from my house, but that's just a quarter-mile oval. It's not like anything that
Yeah, the
I don't,
Seacock Speedway.
yeah, I don't think they have drifting. I know they have, regular
They might.
race cars and stuff, but
It's just an oval, so it's boring drifting.
Following some dirt bikes would be pretty cool too.
yeah.
Just I'm more worried about a crash with the dirt because the dirt come flying up. It's going to hit that Avata and that thing will go down.
Yeah.
That's what the old Skydio 2s were really good at, following dirt bikes and bicycles, doing all sorts of things, and mountain bikes. They were really good at that. Not good at night at all, but they were good at that. Way ahead of their time.
The Skydio never really took off, though, did it?
It did for that segment of the market, but overall, since the camera was mediocre and since it absolutely wouldn't take off at night because it needed to have so much light to do all of its computation to avoid things,
Yeah.
and then of course they put a knife in the back of everyone by A, canceling their consumer drones, and B, putting money into making every other drone considered not acceptable, which is bad because people should be able to choose. And if someone's doing something nasty, then catch them. Don't just put bad information out there. And that's why Skydio is not an honorable actor anymore, in my eyes.
All right.
Yeah. So it's not that I mind getting dirt on it. I just think that if I'm flying the Avata too low with dirt bikes kicking the dirt up on it, I think it's going to be too much and it's going to crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
gonna-
you could risk damage doing that. I mean, you
You
could
know
do it
what?
from the side, but definitely not from the backside.
yeah. Well, then again, I just got to fly it around for a little while and I'll crash into something eventually.
One of my early flights with the Avata, it was in the winter, and I was with someone from Ridmug, and there was a guy that had a remote-controlled Jeep, and we were in the sand dunes over in Coventry, and the Jeep was bouncing around because it was all frozen, and I was like 6 inches off the ground just following that Jeep, and it looked cool because the Jeep's like...
I actually did that about 4 years ago. I went up to New Hampshire to visit some friends to do FPV, and somebody brought one of those Traxxas remote control cars, and so with a 5-inch FPV drone, I was maybe, I don't know, 2 feet or 3 feet off the ground. He was just going back and forth and back and forth. So I was trying to get behind it and spin around as he turned, and
Yeah.
it was actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good practice for the real thing, I guess.
All right, so does anyone else have a video they want to share? I don't want to show that one, Dusty, only because it's a news channel's video, and I don't want to show it and have them like strike my channel or something.
Yeah,
Did you get
they
the-
can do that.
did you
I'll
get
give you a
the link to
video.
Did you get the link to the Avata and the Insta 360 that I sent you? I mean, being that we talked about it.
Oh, I got it here now. No, I didn't get it. I have it now though.
I mean, if you're looking for a video, seeing
Oh,
as we're
Marcel sent me one also. I'm going to show Marcel's because I haven't shown a video of his yet. All right.
I can post it up if I can get the screen back.
I just sent you one on Facebook Messenger, Paul.
All right. Let me throw this one to you.
Okay, I guess I can't. This is weird.
oh, here we go. Yeah,
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about right
I
here.
see that mud flying.
mud racers. Yeah.
And
Oh,
there's the mud.
That's one
Yeah.
brave dude.
And none of them hit the lens.
Hey Laura, how you doing?
Yeah, good luck chasing that.
Hey Marcel, let us know what you were flying here.
Sky is a interesting color.
Yeah. The whole thing is.
I'm gonna
the
guess
whole thing.
it's LUT.
Yeah.
Yeah, every vehicle looks greenish.
I don't think my Suburban could do that.
If you're interested in the drone he's flying, here it is right here.
I like the music.
Yeah. Is that a Camaro or a Firebird or something? Holy cow.
A Trans Am.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Camaro.
Smokey in the Bandit.
This is what I want to do. I want to throw the action camera on a drone though and
It's
do
got a
this.
turbo sticking out of the hood.
I need to set something like that up at my farm. No.
If you build it, they will come.
You got that right. Where's this at? I mean, I know it says chill work or something, but
Chilliwack.
Heritage Park. Pick up Chilliwack Heritage Park.
Chilliwack, BC, Canada.
oh, okay. Oh, now you got some lens or mud there.
Yeah.
Okay, it was filmed with the GoPro Hero 10.
Nice. There's a few bucks invested in some of these vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's like so much fun.
I wonder how many people lost axles.
I can tell you, it doesn't matter how many batteries I have, it'd not be enough for this.
Yeah. Those are some great captures, that's for sure.
That's a lot of mud and a lot of taking chances.
Yeah.
Love the slow mo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there.
It was the dirt and the lens. Good job.
That was great.
Excellent.
I just threw a short.
Brilliant.
I just threw a video up in the chat. I don't know if you want to. It's the one I was talking about that I was chasing the little RC car. Not the greatest, but it was kind of fun.
Try to make sure I get a video shared in by everyone who hasn't had one shared here. So I'll do that. I'll show Ken's. Oh, and I think before I show yours, Ken,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, Ron had one.
even before Ron, I think it was Steve shared one. Steve Janess. I won't be able to show this whole video though, Steve, because this was like 6 minutes long. But I'll share some of it here. So this is Ellie Gross Memorial Ice Fishing Tournament.
I really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Perfect song
But baby, it's
for an ice fishing
cold
tournament.
outside.
This evening has
Been hoping that
been
you
so
drop in.
very nice.
I'll hold your hands. They're just
My
like
mother will start to
beautiful.
worry,
What's your
and father
hurry?
will be pacing the
Listen to
floor.
the fireplace.
So
That sounds like what's his face, the Trinity Killer from Dexter,
Please don't hurry.
and he was
Well, maybe
he was
just
the
a half a
John
drink
Lithgow.
more.
Some records.
Oh, yeah.
The neighbors might think.
Hey, this video is pretty cool.
Say, what's in this drink?
There's no cabin.
No, it's very cold.
out there.
I wish I
Your
knew.
eyes
Oh,
are
it's awesome. I like the pats in the snow. It's pretty cool.
I'll take your hat. Your hair looks
I ought to say
swell.
no, no, no,
Mind if I
sir.
move in?
One thing I've never done is ice
Say
fishing.
that I
What's the
tried.
sense of hurt?
One thing I won't ever do is ice fishing.
Don't hold out.
I've been on a pond where I've seen the huts that people leave behind until they come back to them, but I've never done it. No.
I've snowmobiled up and down a frozen river, but never fished.
Step right in. Here now.
Wow,
Let
nice
me
job.
Those
introduce
guys
you
are
to my
serious.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Don't mess with them.
Can
That's
he offer
awesome.
you some brandy?
So sweet.
It's food.
No,
Have a little eggnog.
please don't.
Oh, I promise there's nothing in it. But
Wow, there's a lot of people out there ice fishing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Great video, Steve. Oh, here we're coming home.
Wow, that's cool.
He's like, okay, battery's down, time to bring it home.
Okay, up.
Nice peaceful flight.
Never been to Vermont. I got to get there.
Oh, okay, this is cool. So this is the scoreboard for the fishing tournament.
Oh yeah, cool.
32-inch fish. Holy cow.
Nice share, Steve. All right, I'm gonna
Nice
show
job, yeah.
Ken's video now.
Yeah, it's 4 minutes. You can just show a couple minutes or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my intro. I haven't done a video in so long. Oh my god. But, yeah, you can see by the date it goes.
That's the way to do an intro right there.
Start with the crash.
Intro, kill the drone. Now you can meet a new drone. Don't worry, no squirrels were harmed in the making of this video. Maybe some pride.
Awesome. Big size truck.
Oh, this looks like fun, Ken.
It was actually really fun. I mean,
Yeah.
he was only going up and back, but it was still kind of cool to try to keep up with it. There were times
Now,
I totally miss it, and then there's times I got it pretty good. So
Now, is that one gas or battery?
gas.
Yeah.
Pretty fast, man. You can't even catch it.
No. Ah! Oh, there we go again. I mean, this is 4 years ago. This was like a true FPV, GoPro on the top, and all that kind of stuff.
How long you been flying when you did this video?
3 years, maybe.
You know how you get these videos better of these little cars? You tie a string to the back of the thing and let it pull the camera. We always framed all the time.
Either that or you put it on top of it.
The views and opinions expressed by members on the panel do not always align with the views and opinions of the host.
They usually don't.
Now, this was a cool day. There was a small group that a group of us that conversed online and stuff. They were called the Quad Monkeys, and this guy lives up in New Hampshire, maybe like 15 minutes from the Vermont border, and we all got together, and it was probably like 6 or 7 of us, and we had like a total of about 20 different FPV drones, and we just flew for the day. It took me 3 hours to get there, but it was a great time.
Wow.
It was a great time.
Well done.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'd love to do that, but with real like drift cars or something.
Well, yeah, yeah,
No, that's fun. That looks like hella fun. That's good practice too. And you
yeah,
got to get low if you want the good shots there because they're only like 6 inches tall.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, if the Avata was available 4 years ago, it would have been better. I would have been able to follow it pretty good, but
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we're
but
going to
those
wrap
things
up
go a
the
lot
show for the
faster.
night. I want to open the floor for anybody who has anything they want to promote. But before we do that, I want to mention that if you're interested, the South Florida Drone Meet is happening real soon. If you're looking for info, talk to Captain Ray Kelly. Check out his Facebook profile. I know I'm going. Jeff's going. We got a whole bunch of people going to be there, excited to see everybody, and I'm just excited to go, just fly some drones together and have a great time. So, does anybody want to promote anything?
No.
Be safe, keep flying, have fun, take care of your mental health and your physical health.
yep.
Yep.
Weather's getting better. Weather's getting
Yep.
warmer.
Get out there and fly, people. Get out.
Yep.
As soon as there's some color. I'm so sick of those sticks.
Well, I'm just glad that the sun is setting later now because this 4 or
Yeah.
5 o'clock stuff had got to go.
It was all a trick. Someone messed with your clocks. It
I
was
mean,
a trick.
the sunset today at 6:45 over here. So I mean, that was like I'm like, yay.
7 o'clock, baby. It's wonderful.
Yep.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
all right.
remember,
Wait. While we're discussing time change, now I work early in the morning, like 4 o'clock. So thank God I have headlights because I could use the sunlight to fix ball marks and all other kinds of things that I do at the golf course. But I agree, I like it later at night.
Yep.
So
Although at 4 a.m. you don't get sun anyway, though.
yeah, but I get some beautiful sunrise.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he does.
absolutely. Yeah.
I think it was for the kids who going to school. It's for their safety.
Right.
I think that's the reason why.
Well, and the farmers, because the kids had to, milk the cows in the morning and the yada yadas and all that good stuff. So
Yeah. Well, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight, and I want to remind you that mental health is a subject that affects everybody. So if you're struggling, reach out and get help. Dial 988. If you're in an emergency, dial 911. Reach out to your friends, your family. If you can't find help there, reach out beyond there. There's a lot of support in the community. There's plenty of people willing to help. Sometimes you just got to reach out and find them. Don't do it alone. I hope everybody has a great week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all next Sunday. And man, I cannot wait for the South Florida Drone Meet. I want to take that trip to Florida. I'm
I
excited.
want to go. I
Yeah.
can't.
Have a great week, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
We're going to live.